Good morning. For our movement break, we're going to start with some egg rolls. So you're going to lie flat on your back, pulling those knees into the chest and rocking forward and back. And then we will take that into some side-to-side motion. So go ahead and lie on your back. Relax your head and neck against the ground. Pull those knees into the chest nice and tight. And let's go ahead and take it up and back. You can go as slow as you want. If for some reason this bothers you, then just stay rocking without going up onto those feet and back down. Get ready to go side to side. 3, 2, 1. Just left to right. Kind of rolling onto those obliques, but not too far off to the side. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go ahead and flip over into our quadruped position. So on our knees, knees directly below the hips, hands directly below the shoulders. And we are going to do our quadruped opposite. So if my left arm goes forward, my right leg goes back. Squeeze that glute. Nice straight line. Keep that sight looking down. Shift that weight. Make sure we're nice and stabilized. Really pull that core in. "15 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're going to go into a bent knee down dog into a plank transition. So you'll go up. Try to bring those heels down, making that V with our body. But you're going to bend and then push into plank. 3, 2, 1. Try to push those heels down, but bend those knees. Push the ground away with the hands and into plank. So bring those shoulders directly over the palms. And bent knee down dog. Try to get those heels down, but those knees are bent. Pushing the ground away. And plank. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and drop to those knees. Walk those hands to the knees, and let's bring ourselves up to standing. We're going to stretch out our obliques, so go ahead and cross your right over your left, and we are going to bend to the left. So allow that left arm to drop, right arm up overhead, stretching out those obliques. Squeeze those thighs together. Both feet flat on the ground. And switch, so left over right. Press thighs together, right arm drops down to the side, left goes up overhead. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next up, we're going to do a 3-way squat. So super narrow, feet very close to each other, out into shoulder width, and then out wider into shoulder width, and then you bring it back into that super narrow position. 3, 2, 1. So back of those heels narrow, shoulder width, and out wider than shoulder and hip width apart. Super important is to back of those heels, keep those shoulders back. 5 seconds left. Finish up where you're at. 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're going to do a 3-way calf raise. So third of the way through, we'll have regular calf raises, toes pointed forward, just coming up onto those toes. And then we'll turn our toes in, coming up onto those toes, and then we'll turn those toes out. So regular, begin. Hold the top of that calf raise for about 1 or 2 seconds, and then lower down. Last 5, and then we turn toes in. 3, 2, 1. Bring them in. Three, 2, 1. Take them out. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We are going to repeat that sequence, but we're going to go backwards. That way we can end on the ground back into those egg rolls. So we're back to our calf raise 3 ways. Toes pointed out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Everything we just did, going backwards. Again, hold the top of that calf raise. We've been sitting too long. We need to stretch out those calves, those shins, ankles, and turn them in. Whatever you need to do to keep your balance. If you need your arms out or forward, a lot of times toes in and toes out can kind of shift you around a bit. 3, 2, 1, and facing forward. And then we're going to go right in to our squats because our feet are exactly where we want them to be out already. So no break. 3, 2, 1, and 3-way squat. We've been sitting too much this morning. This is a great way to wake those muscles up. Seconds left. And we'll go right into those side bends. 3, 2, right over left to the left. Really reach. You're trying to reach for something with that left hand. Squeeze those thighs together. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. And we're reaching with that right hand. Reaching overhead, squeezing those thighs together, firmly planting the entire foot on the ground. Heels down, balls of the feet, toes. Reach, reach, reach. Feel that good stretch. 3, 2, 1. Back down to the ground for our bent knee down dog into that plank. You'll be able to go at your own pace. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. You need to readjust those hands. Bend those knees. Still trying to get those heels down, pushing the ground away. Then return to that plank, shoulders directly over those palms. Don't have your arms out reaching way away from you. We want to meet them right over the top. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, into plank, and then drop the knees. Readjust if you need to, and we're going to get set for our quadruped opposite. So again, my right arm extends forward, my left leg extends back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, we're squeezing that glute, tightening that glute muscle on that leg that we're raising. It's going to help strengthen our lower back as well as our upper back when we're extending that arm. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Flip it on over to our egg rolls, starting with that forward and back motion. If you want to start up like this, that's fine, but get those knees tucked in, get them ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get that back a nice massage. Ending this movement break just how we started. Feels so good, and it's a lot of fun. Last 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees in, side to sides. Last 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. You can extend those legs out, arms up overhead, and do a full body stretch if you would like, and you could stay here as long as you have time for. Otherwise, thank you for joining me for my stretch break.